Thank you for checking out Night Laz. Here's your host, Laz.
Welcome back to Late Night Laz. And ladies and gentlemen, I got no excuse. I just have not had time to do this. I have a life sometimes, but I'm here. And to make it clear, I love to do this very much. I just, again, do not have the time to do so. I do hope that y'all enjoyed the fuck off. I do hope that y'all enjoyed the last episode I put out, one from the archives, if you will, about the horror movies. And hopefully you guys respect my decision. If not, debate me, coward. Debate me. But I have no list today. I have no list. I have no countdown. There is no amazing number one. Today I am just talking about something that means a hell of a lot to me, and that is R&B music. Now, I love all sorts of music, right? I love jazz. I love rock. I don't like country, but I enjoy many different facets of music. But I find myself as I get older listening to more and more R&B, right? And one of the things that I've heard over my 20 plus years on this planet is R&B is dead. R&B, like, it's not how it used to be. R&B is dead. I can't believe I did that voice, but I guess that's what I hear. And quite frankly, it makes me wonder. It makes me question. How can something be dead when it's just changed with the times, man? Let me explain. So people yearn for the heyday. They yearn for the moments in life. They yearn for the tender mid to late 90s, early 2000s, like R&B music. I love that. I listen to that about 80% of the time. Am I one of those people that say R&B is dead? Fuck no. Mainly because it's not. Now, we will never go back to the days of the, can you stand the rain? We will never get the, do you remember the time? We're never gonna get the Nice and Slow by Usher. We're never gonna get, you know what I'm saying? We're never gonna get there again, right? We're never gonna get when Janet Jackson, was out here being all sultry and all Janet Jackson-y. We're not gonna get that. No, we're not gonna get the Say My Names. All right, and the sooner that people realize that. You know what I'm saying? The sooner people realize that, the sooner people can acknowledge the shifting era of R&B music. Now, do I absolutely love it? Let's talk about this for a second, right? So if you grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, then you know who Boyz II Men is. Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? Drew Hill. Let's see, right? You know Joe. You know Robin Thicke, right? You know Chris Brown, right? You know Trey Songz. We don't really speak on Trey, but we know them, and it's like when we hell fuck it, we even know Ray J, right? So it's like in those moments of R&B, it was a completely different time, a completely different thing. The it's never the right time to say goodbye. Those songs, I can't help but wait. One Wish, Lost Without You. Hold up, let me see. I wanna know what turns you on. Those songs right there. Those songs, people yearn for those moments now. That's why they say that R&B is dead. But I don't think y'all knew that even when those songs were coming out, people were saying that R&B was dying. Same thing with hip hop. It just ain't what it used to be. It's not supposed to be what it used to be. No one's supposed to be the Jacksons. No one's supposed to be Belle Biv DeVoe. No one's supposed to be New Edition. No one's supposed to be, what is it? Al Green. No one's supposed to be them in the new era. You're not going to get that. You're not going to recreate that. And I really feel like an old head when I hear people that are around my age say, "Oh yeah, it ain't never gonna be how it used to be." Like Eric, yeah, the R&B music, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? R&B, even as it enters a very, I want to say toxic, a very toxic new wave, right? With the Brent phases and the weekends, and you know what I'm saying, it's a whole bunch of wonderfully toxic R&B music. But then you have like the beautiful, like Mahalia, the Ella Mays, the fucking Ari Lennoxes. You have, you know, oh man, who else? Thought there's a few more people that's out now who isn't even releasing like toxic. This is why it keeps it alive for me. Like you feel it. Like is Jessie Reyez considered R&B? Because to me she kinda is a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like hell, even the Frank Oceans. You know what I'm saying? Tim's. I'll be fucking with Drake when he be singing sometimes, not always, but you know, hell, even, you know, bless his heart, Tory Lanez, like there is beautiful R&B music still going today that makes me wonder how a genre could be considered dead. I'm curious. I'm very, very curious to how, I'm guessing some people don't like change. Some people don't like the shift. And they never do. Like and again, I take it back to hip hop because R&B is just a subset, right? They're both they're kind of the same thing in a very strange way. I remember in what I grew up on was like, I mean, I heard it. I was born in '94, but like I've heard like all the, you know, the DMX's, Biggie, Pac, you know what I'm saying? I heard, you know, all the 90s R&B that I could hear as an infant and I can remember as like a young child, like it was that. But then as the millennium shifted, you had Ludacris come out with "Move, bitch, get out the way." Like you had that shit. You had Soulja Boy come out with it was just a bunch of dance, southern like dance music. That's what it was. Like, remember, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Every fucking song was a dance. And then every old head was like, "Oh man, that shit ain't it. That shit ain't it. It ain't getting." Niggas that was still listening to early 50 Cent wearing they double XL pants with the fitted hat turned to the back. That is what was going. So then it's like the shift though, because consistently R&B was the same. Like subject wise, matter wise, like it was always like, "Oh, I gotta get my woman back. Oh, I gotta make love to my baby." It's been consistently like that until I would say about 2018. To be very honest, like from what I've heard, like it hasn't really been. It has been consistently love, and then for a split second it went toxic and never turned back. And that does not mean it's dead. It just means that the embracing of a new era needs to be done. Right? The embracing of it. No one wants to embrace it. And I get it. Because sometimes I hate embracing new shit too. But when it comes down to it, when it comes to timeless, music, when it comes to things that can be considered timeless, classics. Even if you don't consider it that in that moment, they call it a sleeper hit now. It's a sleeper. Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't know about this? Oh, I'm going to put you on. But then no one else hears about it for about 2 more years. And then, oh, shit, I just found out about, nigga, I told you about this motherfucker 2 years ago. What are you talking about? There's a few people, there's a few artists, right, who, in my opinion, have kept R&B consistently alive, regardless about how toxic it may be at this moment. No. Hear me out. Really, really, really hear me out, because I'm not here to list anything, right? I'm not here to list anything, but I'm just here to tell you. I really hate how loud people are, but I am just here to tell you of a few artists that, in my opinion, have revived it in a beautiful way. And it's like, and before you judge me on these artists, hear me out. Hear me out. Don't knock it before you try it. Okay? Just do that. Do that solid for your boy. Do that for me. All right. This right here, no one's going to like it. No one's going to like it. And I don't care. I do not care at all, because Russ is an amazing fucking singer. Yeah, he raps. But are you going to lie and tell me that when this nigga came out with There Really Is a Wolf, with that album, with that one right there, Losing Control has to be the greatest song sonically that this man put out in that time frame? He's going with some banger sense, but you find yourself going back to Losing Control. Why? Because it's a banger. It wasn't even a sleeper either. It was played all over the airways, right? Around the time that people were saying R&B was dead, but you heard this song, and it was like, damn, this motherfucker really saying some shit. This motherfucker really saying something that needed to be said. She's falling in love now. Losing Control. Wow. Right? Hear me out with this one. Silk fucking Sonic. Silk Sonic. I'ma leave the door open. I'm not even gonna do it. I'ma leave the door open. What? This motherfucker Bruno really said, this bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamond on the time. Like, this shit, I'm trying to figure out where it died at. Tell me when it died. That nigga Khalid. Come on, bro. They said, you say we're just friends, but I swear when nobody's around, get the fuck out of here. When did it die? When did it die? Janae Eiko even. Janae, don't take it personal, but you ain't shit. And wait, what did she say? Like, the worst has to be the greatest toxic anthem ever. Because it's like, bro, you know what the fuck you doing? You know what the fuck you doing? Come on, man. When did it die? Tell me when it died. I want to know. Tell me when it died. I will never. Please, someone answer it. She said, but you ain't shit. And you weren't special till I made you so. You better act like you know. That woman was talking that shit. When did it die? Tell me when it died. hold up. Daniel Caesar said, and I quote, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Who thought I'd ever get you?" Look your woman in the depths of her soul and say, "In when we're making love, your cries, they will be heard from far and wide. It's just the two of us. But everything I need is between those thighs." Get the fuck. Man, when did it die? When did it die? Y'all gonna love this one. Kehlani. I don't even gotta say nothing. I don't have to say nothing. Kehlani. She has created toxic girl music, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Embrace whatever toxicities that you need to embrace. I do not care, but we are not gonna act like it's dead. It is alive and kicking, and it surprises me that people are not acknowledging. People can make all the toxic music they want, but that love shit is timeless. That love shit is timeless. All right. When Ella May said, "I've been tripping," I can't sing the song. That's how I control these feelings. What you said, Daru, boot up. Y'all felt that in the depths of y'all soul, right? Y'all felt that in your soul. This ain't even nobody new right here. Let me tell you which one of these R&B queens keep my hope for this alive. When the queen Mary J. Blige said, and I quote, "Call the radio if you just can't live without your baby." Ashanti said, "See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while you here. My heart can't take no more, but I'll keep on running back to you." What the when did it die? I don't think it died. I won't stop. Jasmine Sullivan. "I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. I bust the windows out your car." Get the fuck. Man, listen. When did it die? When did it die? Even the craziest queen, Doja Cat. Debut EP Purr. Right? She said, "Blow the weed, come pop X. Breathing on the heartbeat, banging in my chest." She did a track with The Weeknd on her on the last joint that I believe she put out. She said, "I can't help it, I want you." Nigga. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop. Because when did it die? When did it die? Snow Allegra. When did it die? Somebody better start talking. Somebody better tell me what I need to know. Snow Allegra said, and I quote, Snow Allegra said, oh my God, I gotta find the lyrics, I'm sorry. That's right, that shit. On the song, "I Want You Around." Oh shit, it's about to rain. I don't want you here. But it's about the way. Oh my God. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear, but I fall for you every time I try to resist you. When did it die? I
texted you to meet me on the west side. I'm a Jet Maria, we crossing gang lines. I wanted a little TLC. You feel me? Think I'm a scrub, so we gon' creep. Turn on your red light. You're a little busy, so text me when you got the downtime. Sporadic text me, you ain't gon' stop coming around, huh? I know I sound foolish, I know I sound lame. I overthink way too much and bring my own pain.
All right, so we don't want to talk about greatness. We're going to talk about Tiana Taylor. Oh, my bad. Welcome back to Late Night Laz. It's your boy Sachi. You just heard a clip from my song FML3, or Forever My Love 3. Lonely Boy Hours will be out as soon as I get my head on my ass, dude. I am sorry. I have been slacking on the producing aspect of what I need to do. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the greatness that is Tiana Taylor. Because it only took me a few listens of this angelic woman with her angelic ass voice, with her strong ass vocals, with them fucking skills that she, man, where it die at? I'm just gonna say one song. It's Are You Gonna Love Me? Is that what it is? Are You Gonna Love Me? Are you? It's anybody. It's the joint with Method Man, Ghostface. I think Rakim is in it too. Man, I should not be. Yes. Oh, Gonna Love Me. Tiana Taylor. It took. If you don't feel the raw emotion, if you don't feel tingles when you listen to this song, I don't know what you're doing. I will never know. Even the original too. The original too, not even just the remix, like the original too is like, oh my God, it's just good, bro. It's like you can't help. I'm sorry, you cannot help but to feel that song in your soul, because you asking the right questions with this. Right? You gonna love me? Right? You gonna love me? You gonna squeeze me? Right? And then the features on this, oh my God. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. The underratedness of this, but like, again, it brings me back to the basis of this episode. When did it die? I'ma keep naming. I'ma keep naming until somebody fucking tells me, when did it die? Tell me when. Right? Tell me when. 7 Streeter, apprentice of Chris Brown, if you will. 7. Okay? She had everybody on lock. And it won't stop, no. Ooh. Everybody in their mama's mama was singing that song. If you listen to some more of her music too. Still bangers. Right? Alina Baraz. The whole album, the whole EP that she did with Galamantis still holds up. It has a grip. Big P, Big Pop. It has a grip right there. Grip. It on society. Where did it die? When did it die? Seriously. I am very, very curious. Because I don't get it. I don't understand. When time passes, the torch get passed. Right? Things change, things differ, things elevate, or, you know what I'm saying, deflate. I don't know the opposite of elevate. De-elevate? De-escalate? Things happen, right? But that doesn't automatically mean worse. It just doesn't. But people love to just because a moment in life, and I get it, because at a moment in time, I think around the time Rich Homie Quan came out with Type of Way, that summer was amazing. When Fetty Wap came out with Trap Queen, it's moments that these songs and these artists make you feel that you hold on to it and you elevate it to the highest level. But my question is, when did it die? When was the death of R&B? When did the nail hit the coffin? As people like to say it. They like to say it, but they don't. They can't explain. They can't. Because it never died. It elevated to the greatest. It elevated to the greatest level. It got stagnant for a while. Because you can come out with the same shit over and over again. It can be good music. I love Chris Brown. I do. But when this motherfucker came out with Heartbreak on a Full Moon, that is a 50-track album. 40 or 50 tracks. Consistent. Repetitive. But that's R&B. Trey Songz hasn't came up with a good song since Heart Attack. But it's the moments. It's R&B. It's good for you. It's good for the bones. How do you think you were born? If anyone's out there fucking in trap music, let me know. You will get blocked. If you're pulling up to a girl crib and she say put on some music, you put on some slow shit. She's like, put on Kevin Gates. The fuck are you doing? Where's the romance? What are you doing? What is going on right now? You monster. But still, it's moments, man. And I get it. You hold on to it. You gatekeep it. That's why I feel like people do that. That's why I love when old head says, oh yeah, hip hop isn't how it used to be. Of course, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to evolve with the times. It's supposed to evolve with the times. I love music in every generation. Right? 80s, 90s, 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, 2010s, late 2010s. Even now, I love it. People are wondering why I didn't say 70s. I wasn't put on to 70s. That's not the fucking point. Listen, music evolves with the times, as it should. You either catch on or you don't. But an entire genre of music cannot be put to rest because a certain group of people do not like what is going on with it. So my question to you, to the listener, to the people, to the masses, when did it die? I'm going to keep yelling that into this microphone because no one seems to get it. No one seems to get it. It's a question that needs to be answered. And if you can't answer it, that means it is alive. Giveon. He gave you a Heartbreak Anniversary. And then after that, he gave you a Toxic Nigga album. That is what R&B is. You can get love. You can get toxicity. You can get just straight up we gonna burn a hole through the floor. Your back is about to be broken in 43 minutes. Sex music. You can get that. But when did it die? The curiosity is gonna get the cat one day. Absolutely. Absolutely. But let's not forget that when BJ the Chicago Kid said, I said that was a lot to put out. But when BJ the Chicago said, when BJ the Chicago Kid said, she said she want to drink, do drugs, and have sex tonight. But I got church in the morning, church. When did it die? Somebody better tell me. Bruh. It can only get better. I don't think in my own personal opinion, it's my opinion. I don't think it can die. I don't think it can die. Not R&B. Rap, maybe. That's a big, big maybe. It's like there's like a 2% chance, right? But I don't see R&B going nowhere. I don't see it dead. I don't see that. It might be going through an identity crisis right now. But it's not dead. Like it will never go back to the days of the Jill Scotts and the Angie Stones and the Aaliyahs and the Mary J. Blige, the Boyz II Men, the Sisqos, the John B's, the Joes. It will never go back to the Barry Whites or the Albie Shores. It won't go back to that. It never will. But you have the resources to enjoy it. Enjoy that, but don't knock it. Don't knock any of it. Right? You just got to enjoy it. Because eventually, in about 10 or 15 years, there's going to be an entirely new wave. And then people are going to be longing for the times of the music that they have right here, right there. I guarantee you, back in the day, the people who are complaining about the music now were not even into the music that they're into now. When that motherfucker Barry White said, "I'll take care of you," that's what a man is supposed to do. And I will love you all the time. You will never get that again. Ever. Ever. Don't get me wrong. It's an open-ended discussion. It really is. Because people struggle with acceptance, right? I remember when 6ix9ine first came out, Uzi, Yachty, the whole 2016 XXL freshman class. It represented a new stepping stone in hip hop. Because I think about only 2 of them sounded like a rapper. Only 2 of them, right? The rest of them sounded like auto-tuned rock singers. Especially Uzi. Now, I hold Uzi at a very high regard. Mainly because he was the better of that class. And they got overlooked. I think that's his pronoun. They got overlooked. Right? I did not want to give him a chance. I did not want to give any of that a chance because, again, it was evolution. I was so used to the Kendricks of the moment, J. Cole, Drake, Wayne, Gambino. I was so used to Method Man. You feel me? Yeah, I like music. But when I finally got around to checking it out, it took a second. It took a moment. Right? Whoa. What? But then this nigga came out with a timeless, untouchable song that I feel like I wouldn't say Hall of Fame's him, but it kicked him and put him in the stratosphere. XO Tour Life, for a split second, I'm trying to find a good comparison. XO Tour Life was the Smells Like Teen Spirit for a different generation. Tell me I'm wrong. Right? But again, this isn't about hip hop. This is about R&B. Right? This is about R&B. So, who could you say is goated right now in R&B? Who could you say it? Chris Brown. Almost 20 years, or a little over 20 years in the music game. Goated, absolutely. Stagnant, of course. But it takes a second to fall before you get back up again. I'm rooting for you, Chris. I really am. It's not dead. It's not. An identity crisis is happening. It is being stagnant. I'm not a fan of it. Of the stagnant. I'm not a fan of, repetitive shit. I'm not a fan. It's different. We need different. I remember when Brockhampton first came out, a lot of people didn't like it. Different. Yeah. But I see something right now, and I'm going to say this before I end the episode. All right, I'm going to say this. Because, just Google this. It says, anyone who says R&B is dead says it because their outlook on R&B is dead. Right? It continues to say, R&B is consistently evolving. It is ever present. It will always be ever present. But, and just like I said, it changes. It changes. That's the beauty of it. It will never be the way it was. People got to stop yearning for yesteryear. It's never going to be yesteryear no more. Were those memories amazing? Of fucking course. Of course it was. But as life continues to evolve, so will music, so will R&B. So in my honest opinion, it will not die. R&B cannot be dead. You can't kill the unkillable. Right? You can't do that. You can kill, I don't know, what was a genre of music that went on for a bit? Had a little craze for a second. Grunge music. Right? I remember when pop country was a thing. And everyone knows what I'm talking about. Baby, you're so, you make me want to roll my windows down and cruise. That was a moment in time. That was a fucking moment in time. And people used to bang that shit. It will never, R&B will never be that. I don't think it can be. I don't think it ever should be. It holds too much weight, R&B does. That's just my opinion. But you clicked on this podcast, kind of just wanting to hear an opinion. That's not the point. Listen. Just because times change, things evolve, doesn't mean anything is dead. It's just different. Enjoy it. Because you're going to look back at this moment and think, damn, I wish I did. Anyways, thank you for listening to Late Night Laz. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will be back consistently, hopefully, to put out episodes every Friday or Saturday. I got to pick a day. Either way, thank you for listening. Te amo. I love you.